Well, here we go, 12 rounds for the European welterweight title. Lee Purdy got that look in his eye. Leonard Bundu, though, the champion, seen it all before, the 39-year-old, unbeaten, a couple of draws. And another reason they call Purdy lights out. 12 of his 13 stoppages inside 5 rounds. Bundu, though, is the one that comes out flying. And just leaning in with his head, but Purdy looking to meet him step for step and tags him early. And that produced an immediate response from Bundu, though. And that is the good news for Purdy. It's good news and bad news. Great body shot, though, from Bundu. Because Purdy can't handle guys that move around much. This guy's going to be there right in front of him, teeing off.
Yeah, it seems the opposite. This looks like a dream come true for Lee Purdy, a guy who stands there and trades punches. He's staggered them already, but he does look tough. Bundu there, he's switching already, orthodox now. This is smart from Purdy, keep it nice and tight, and then just look, every punch you throw, put all the power you've got behind it. We're not sure of his skill level at this level, but we know he can hurt.
Oh, nice, really sharp stuff from Bundu. Digging into the body as well, but Purdy looking to match him there and getting a right hook upstairs as well. But Bundu's sharp and fast, and he's keeping the punches going, and Purdy is getting dragged into a war here, and he won't mind that. This one's gone off at a real sharp pace.
I'm surprised at Bundu. I mean, he's a terrific amateur, he's got the skills, but boxing away from home, he's marched right into the lion's den. This is a big surprise. Starting to use the jab now.
Purdy looking in such good shape. He was too bulked up against Cosme Rivera. Looked like he'd been training with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then he got the short notice fight against Devon Alexander and a big chip. A big whoop from Purdy, and he almost staggered him again, did he? Or did he just lose his balance? There was a big right hand came in from Purdy, and I think Bundu just got caught off balance more than anything.
Yeah, but I think it was a decent punch and knocked him off balance. I think Purdy has shown he has the power to hurt this fellow, but same back, I think. Very strong.
Well, if it stays like this, Jim, it's not going long. It cannot go long, because they are teeing off and loading up. Purdy doing the kidology stuff. Can't hurt me, old man. Getting another right hand through. Doing a good job defensively as well, Purdy here. Getting through with the right as well.
I think the tactics are bang on. I think they expected a slippery fellow who'd be hard to pin down. This is the opposite. So tight defence, but let big punches go. Don't think he's won the opening round so far, Purdy, but he'll be happy.
Well, what an explosive start to this European welterweight title fight. Bundu just came straight out of the gate, throwing punches, and Purdy was there to meet him. Good start. Well, it's a catch your breath first round, this.
Well, what a terrific opening round. No way this can go the distance at this pace. Something's got to give, and a couple of times in that opening round it was Bundu who was giving, knocked on his heels a couple of times with solid punches from Purdy. Purdy has proved he has the power to hurt him, and he's in the kind of fight he relishes.
He really is. Purdy had a very limited amateur pedigree, almost non-existent. So Lee Purdy never really brought skills to the game. It was his toughness and his heart and his willingness that Tony Sims has been able to work with. Oh, good sharp stuff again here from Bundu. That's where Purdy has been found wanting, when people have moved.
He's walking straight forward, Purdy, but that's what he has to do. What he's doing is working. He just has to stick with it. He's not as slick as this guy, and if this guy comes over here and prepared to fight his kind of fight, grab it with both hands.
Purdy got a reminder from Tony Sims, his trainer, just keep working the body as well, don't go headhunting. It's so tempting when you're this close just to target the head, but he dug in a left hook to the body there, Purdy. Throwing a lot of punches here, Bundu. Good body shot, Bundu. And again, more kidology from Purdy.
Bundy's doing the right thing. He's just walking forward, showing that he's not impressed by these punches that Bundu's throwing. Okay, he's not finding the target at the moment for the accuracy at the moment coming from the champion. But Purdy must be delighted. This is the kind of fight he's in.
I think that night in Atlantic City's done him a world of good, boxing on a big international bill up against a world-class opponent. And being retired on his stool as well, I think it builds his confidence. I remember talking to him afterwards, he said, if I'd had a full cap, I'd have beaten that fella. Such was his self-belief. So I guess he feels if he can do 6 or 7 rounds with Alexander, a 39-year-old Italian can't bother him. But I think Bundu's trying to just make sure that he knows he can be bothered.
He's going to have to think a little bit about defence, Purdy. Just a little bit gung-ho as the head's coming together again. See, Bundu's just maybe he feels he's taken more out of Bundu than Bundu's taken out of him. Maybe he's happy to let him wail away at his arms.
So those left hooks to the body from Bundu. Don't want to be taking too many more of those, Purdy. Brought plenty with him down the A12. Another tough round, and again Bundu is the man that's showing the class. Real fast hands these, especially for a 39-year-old.
These are terrific combinations that Bundu's throwing, but using up a lot of steam in the process. Purdy looks terrific, he looks strong, he looks powerful, and he's well in this.
Well, that was another tough round, and Purdy is damaged around the eye.
Fucking twice in a row.
And again, apologies for the language, but yeah, the head is going in, and he has some previous here, Bundu, with the head, but whether that was a head or a punch, we'll have to wait and see, because a lot of solid punches were coming in there from Bundu as well.
No, that's just the last thing you need. I mean, you go in with a plan, you have to stick with the plan. Cut eye, nothing you can do about it, don't let it affect your plan. But some terrific bursts of punches from Bundu, just that little bit more experience. But every punch that Purdy throws has power behind it. He's rocked him a couple of times in the opening round, so he knows he's the power to do it. But the cut on the left eye was just the last thing he needed, certainly this early.
Seconds out, round 3.
Round 3, Purdy out already. The quality has been coming from Bundu, but the heart is all about Lee Purdy. But he needs to find a couple of punches here just to slow this fella down a little bit, because Bundu is looking fast, sharp and accurate. Looking to dig into the body there, Purdy. And again, really crisp, good work from Bundu.
Yeah, that's the clever stuff coming from Bundu now. Nice left hook from Purdy though. This is clever stuff we're seeing now from the champion. Yeah, he's got more to his game than just slugging it out, that's for sure.
Good body shots, Purdy. Really good body shots there. Dug in a terrific combination. And Bundu just backing up a little bit. And Purdy looks to attack the body once again. Nice right hook upstairs, but Bundu's coming back with just as much as well. I just wonder if they can keep this pace going. Good work from Bundu, made Purdy miss, punished him with a combination downstairs.
Yeah, I think we'll see some more movement from Bundu as this one goes along. I don't see him sticking with these tactics. Purdy's hurt him to the body a couple of times.
Yeah, good spell that from Purdy, but then Bundu's come back again. Purdy getting those gloves up. And you heard that, come on old man, he said. Well, the old man's happy to come and have a go. Still all the chat is coming from Purdy. Still the left hooks to the body are coming from Purdy as well.
This is a terrific effort from Purdy now. Terrific.
It really is. Against an unbeaten champion.
Okay, the volume's still coming from Bundu. I tell you, he's made a big impression in this little exchange, Purdy.
Yeah, and I think the volume has dropped a bit as well, and I think Purdy's left hooks to the body are really starting to have an effect. Digging them in relentlessly.
I think Bundu's come here with the wrong tactics. I think he's using up so much steam, putting everything into every punch. Purdy's boxing sensibly, he's keeping it tight. So he won't be too worried about losing the early rounds if he can finish the stronger. Good shot.
Good work again from Purdy. I think he's edging in front in this round, Jim. I think the work rate has dropped from Bundu, and I think Purdy's done some eye-catching stuff. Bit flashy there from Bundu. Don't know how much power there was behind that. There's another left hook to the body. He's been sinking those in throughout the round here.
Well, I think Purdy enjoyed that round more than Bundu did.
This Christmas, you could have some magical new movie moments.
We're going to need everyone to believe.
With Sky Movies, you can enjoy more of the year's biggest box office hits 12 months before online subscription services, and whenever you want on demand. Perfect for entertaining the family this Christmas. To upgrade to Sky Movies, simply go to skymovies.com/admovies. No one brings you movies like Sky Movies.
Well, I think there was a lot for Lee Purdy to build on in that last round, Jim. Especially those body shots, and the left hook especially.
Yeah, but there were little lulls in what was coming back from Bundu. That was a tough round to score. There wasn't a lot to split them. But I think we maybe see Bundu changing his tactics. I'd be very surprised if he sticks with these macho man tactics. He has the skill. We'll see if he starts using it.
Well, the body language from Purdy is terrific as well. He's off his stool. He's urging Bundu to come and join him. He really wants a piece of this, and he's asking a lot of questions of the veteran Italian. You've got to admire him and his style. He works with what he's got, Lee Purdy.
This is what I expected, a lot more movement from Bundu. He'll still throw solid shots, but he won't stand there after he's thrown them. Maybe he felt he could blast Purdy out of there. He's found out different.
Nice right hand over the top, Purdy. And if he's able to slow Bundu down, he really will have him in a good place. Just missing there, but followed up as well, and Bundu forced the box on the back foot. Another one of those left hooks to the body, just whipped in by Purdy.
I think Bundu has made a big tactical error tonight. I think he's used up a lot of steam already. He's 39. Doesn't matter whether or not he's in a punishing career. He's 39. And he looks to be struggling a little bit.
Well, he looked so good in those first two rounds, but I thought the tide was turning in the third. This one's a lot more even, and the pace has certainly dropped from Bundu. He couldn't keep that going. Now the question is, can Purdy just keep it at a high pace? More body shots.
He's throwing the better punches in the moment,
and more of them. And the body shots are starting to hurt Bundu here, I think.
And he's looking really solid, Purdy. His own defence is nice and tight too.
Oh, miss with that left hook to the body. Bundu's so open to it. Again, very flashy, but it was really only the body shot at the end of that combination that got through. Everything else was blocked off. And Purdy grinned at him again.
No, this is good, sensible stuff from Purdy. He's keeping it tight, marching forward, pushing Bundu onto his heels. Really, the tactics are working.
And Purdy says he always boxes well against southpaws until he met Devon Alexander, of course. He said he knocked them all out in the amateurs and the pros. And you think back to his fights with Craig Watson for evidence. That's better from Bundu.
But nothing that Bundu has done has troubled Purdy. He's strong and he's tough tonight, and he's given it everything. Terrific stuff.
And he's still whipping in those body shots, and then the clever switch upstairs every once in a while as well, just to keep Bundu guessing. Again, good guard, good defensive work from Purdy. Another terrific round. You can't catch your breath here.
Experience a casino like no other, online or on mobile, at williamhill.com/playcasino.
Well, he's in a battle here, isn't he, Leonard Bundu? Nothing you won't have seen before, of course.
No, I was really impressed with what Purdy put into that round. He just stayed on. Bundu just disregarded what was coming back at him.
Round 5.
He's really up for this.
Round 5. Well, if this is the last fight we have in the calendar year here on Sky Sports, we're going out with a bang. And that's thanks to Lee Purdy. He really is bringing it here against Leonard Bundu. Bundu's still having some success himself as well.
Yeah, well, this is a change in tactics that I expect, Nick. I bet he's sorry he didn't do this in the first couple of rounds. Yep, this is what I expected. Movement, little bursts of punches and then out of there. Breathing with his mouth open though, Bundu.
But yeah, trying to move, trying to get out of range. Making Purdy come and find him. It's a definite tactical change. Oh, and he caught him beautifully there, Bundu. He caught him reaching and punished him with a right hand. That was classy. And Purdy's opening up a little bit here, but then just gritting his teeth and saying, yeah, I can take that and more. That's a high-risk strategy.
Now, this is good, sensible stuff now from the champion. I think he's realised he's been doing the wrong thing for 4 rounds. He's trying to use his skills now, make Purdy miss, punishing him. Smart stuff, but Purdy still looking really strong.
Purdy right back on him. Bundu backing up. And again, good response back from Bundu. And again, he's managed to draw the lead. Didn't punish him this time though, but not for the first time. Purdy missing badly with that right hand. This time he got away with it.
He's tricking out Bundu, not offering the stationary target that was there in the first 4 rounds, trying to use the clever stuff.
Purdy seems to have forgotten the body at the moment, because that's where he was having some success, and Bundu's just picking him up. There he is, digging in there.
These are really flashy little bursts.
Real flashy, classy stuff from Bundu. But Purdy's sticking to him. And there's Bundu saying, come on. And in the end, it's Bundu that loses patience, but Purdy couldn't make him pay.
Not getting enough punches off Purdy in this round. He's getting close, but taking too long to get them off. But a big change in tactics from Bundu.
And they're going to have to rethink this in the Purdy corner.
In the beginning was the beat, and the beat was strong. And it went on and on, and on, and on, and on. It goes on 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 and on.
think there's damage to the right eye there, because Peter Sims is obscuring the view. He's the cuts man, and he's going to work on the right eye of Lee Purdy.
It was clever stuff in that round from Bundu. This is what I expected from the opening bell. But maybe that's damage up in the forehead there from Purdy, or is that just some blood that's coming up? But look at the growl there.
Well, I've loved Purdy's attitude, but he can't really afford another round like that. Bundu, for me, just too sharp and too classy in the first two. Then just Purdy outworked him in rounds 3 and 4, but much better from Bundu in the 5th. So what can Purdy do to respond here?
See, Bundu is now thinking about pacing this. I think maybe he's accepted the fact this could go all the way. I think he thought maybe he could play it. There's again a clean shot, and he's knocked onto his heels.
It's the lights out power that Purdy brings. There's the body shot as well. That was clever. Oh, that was nice though, over the top from Bundu. Terrific right hook. Hurtful punches, but Purdy just absorbs them all.
Breathing with his mouth open again, the champion. He's finding this really tough.
Such a hard man, Lee Purdy, and still coming. Bundu's hitting with some really good punches. Nice right hand again, Bundu. Nice right hand, Purdy. Good response.
Purdy is able to walk through what Bundu has, but you can't say that the other way round. Purdy is hurting this fellow.
And a little shake of the head there as that left hook to the body went in from Bundu. Purdy saying, no, not bother me. Still slight warning there from the referee, who we've not even seen in this one. It's been so fast and so clean. Again, he was in the corner and Purdy couldn't catch him. He's showing some clever movement here, Bundu. And that is probably the best way you can neutralise Lee Purdy.
Yeah, but he still needs to be moving more. Bundu, he's still standing in the ropes. He's blocking a lot of what Purdy's doing. He's trying to change his tactics, but Purdy's staying on him.
Real tough grinding battle this. 30 seconds to go in the 6th round, and Purdy still continues just to come forward, throwing punches, loading up with every one of them, and then the flashy quality stuff coming in bursts from Bundu.
So that is the difference between the two of them, just those classy bursts that Bundu puts together. Purdy's solid, powerful shots, but not the same volume, but they're hurtful.
And Bundu doing plenty, more than enough just to keep himself right in it. Catch the judge's eyes.
See, he sees little 3-punch combinations to the head that are eye-catching.
And as much as Purdy's grinning and smiling in there, so too was Bundu at the end of that round. No signs of distress, or indeed of tiredness, from the 39-year-old champion.
Come down your hands up, mate, because he fires straight back, see what I'm saying? So don't be like throwing and then just looking at him like that. Throw at him and be
I had all square after 4, 2 rounds apiece, but I think Bundy's combinations in the last couple of rounds, not much to split them. And this may well be a fight that the fact that you're boxing at home with a crowd behind you could influence the judges, because these are close rounds. I just feel that the combinations, the little bursts of eye-catching punches coming from Bundu has nicked him the last couple of rounds, but nothing in him, and that's the heads, which he has a history of being dangerous with his head.
Yeah, he has a lot of previous there. There is an argument that on work rate alone, Lee Purdy might have done enough to nick that last round. It's what you like, what you see. And maybe it will go to the judges after all, because certainly after the first 2 rounds you thought no way they'd keep this up, but the change of tactics from Bundu have made it a very different fight. And again, raiding and retreating Bundu. He's marked under the right eye.
But Purdy's the one with the power, Nick. His are the punches that have the effect.
And he's got to keep the punches going. he seems to be getting away from the body shots again, though, Jim. There were a lot of them coming earlier, but he's more headhunting in the last 2 or 3 rounds.
I don't know if that's because he's marching forward with the hands high, so it's easier to let the punches go high. That was better.
Much better. Bundu just drew a deep breath. Look at this, Purdy boxing well on the ropes. Really good stuff from Purdy there.
Yeah, and a body shot which knocked Bundu onto his heels. Good stuff again from Purdy.
Real good quality. You don't usually think of quality as one of Purdy's attributes, but that was classy stuff. And he's just grinding him down here.
I mean, this is terrific stuff. They've been head to head every round, but hardly a clinch. Good shot again from Purdy. The body shots, he's had a good, terrific right hand.
But there was a good body combination as well from Bundu on the back end of it as well. So Bundu is matching him, staying with him. And again, he's hurting with that right hand, I think. Real thudding shot. Left hook to the body from Bundu. And then a double up from Purdy. Just out hustling him here in this round.
Yep, I like Purdy's work in this round. He's throwing the damaging punches, the stronger shots. His defences are still tell us the heads banging together again. There's little signs now and again that the champion's struggling with the pace. Not the same power in his punches.
The head's just coming in. Bundu's head in particular. Bundu is slowing. He's slowing, Jim, there's no question.
Without a doubt. I mean, he went a good 15-20 seconds there without doing much.
And Purdy was not able to jump on him. If he does slow, Purdy's got to be all over him. Oh, real wicked right hand to the body. Bundu felt that. And that'll help slow him down a bit more. It's the body shots that are going to do this fella. And again, Purdy all smiles as he goes back, and it's a smile from Bundu as well, but he also walked very slowly back to his corner this time. Well, he's had his trainer, Signor Boncinelli, with him since he was 10 years old. Bundu, but there was some really solid work from Purdy. He was so busy in that last round, Jim.
Yep, I thought the quality came from Purdy in that round. The power shots, the body shots, and at this kind of fight and at this stage, those body shots really take it out of you. They're sickening punches. And look at him at the end of the round. He knows he's just had a good round. He made a big impression in that round.
Almost 10 seconds.
Well, I got him in front, Jim. Yeah, you got him around behind. It's just a matter of interpretation on that 6th round. The 7th round was terrific for Purdy. Can he keep it going? What can Bundu find in response?
Of the two, I think Bundu looks like the one who's struggling with his pace. He's trying to change the tactics. He's trying to get a bit more movement into his boxing. That was clever.
Good start this from Bundu. Purdy again digs in. He's struggling to find him in this in the early going of this 8th round. Now will Bundu start to slow again? The Italian's enjoying a decent spell here and then getting out of range. Landing his right hand better again from Purdy. Nice double up with the left hand. Switch from head to body very effectively. And now he's looking to close the gap. But again, Bundu just slides out of trouble. Oh, got him with the right hand there, Bundu. Purdy shaken. And that was nice as well. A nice little right uppercut got thrown in there. And again, a switch of stance. And he's having a really good spell here, the champion.
Purdy has to be mindful of these uppercuts when you're marching straight forward with a high guard. That's the punch you're wide open for, and Bundu's made full use of it at the start of this round. That's clever again. Now he's finding a second wind, I think, Bundu. He's been here before.
Yeah, and he's looking too quick and too slick at the moment. And Purdy is taking some punishment in this round.
And not coming back with too much. For the first time, Purdy seems to be forcing the punches out. Not the same life.
And getting caught with counters as well. Yeah, really good spell this for Bundu, and again Purdy just lunging in and missing.
Yeah, he's got his tactics right at last. The pace has slowed, so Bundu now getting away with the boxing tactics that weren't working a couple of rounds ago. Yeah, he's just stealing points now. Little flashy combinations. Purdy has not really made any impression this round so far. Looking tired, Lee Purdy.
Yeah, he needs a second win now. Again, he's got Bundu trapped in a corner, but again, Bundu slides out of there without any drama.
Yeah, we said he was a good champion, a quality performer. He's proved it in this round, because this has been tough, and he's come out with some special stuff in this round.
And he's making Purdy miss as well, and just tucked up, made himself a small target in the corner there. Just looks so much more relaxed and controlled, Bundu, for the first time in quite a while. Purdy, though, getting through with a right cross. Switch with followed up with a left hook to the body as well, but again missed. Good round that for Bundu.
Don't give him space, right? Okay? Don't give him space. You've got to close him down there, yeah?
And you heard what Tony Sim said, don't give him space, you have to close him down.
You can close him right down and start sitting underneath them shots, yeah?
Well, we didn't see the same pressure from Lee Purdy in that round, so Bundu found the time and the space to show his skills maybe for the first time for any length of time tonight. But his tactics were spot on there, the movement, the little clusters of punches. Purdy could not match what Bundu was about in that round.
Can't leave your chin up in the head after you punch though. Start sitting on the shoulders in there. Okay, round 9 now.
La festa lì le ganò la ripresa.
Sono 4, guarda. Dai, che ci dai credere.
Well, not been any lulls in this one as we get into round 9, and this is a massive round for Lee Purdy, because that last one was not good.
The bell has sounded, the referee wants to get them in the action.
Well, they probably could use the extra few seconds there, and they've earned it, both of them. What a frenetic pace this has been boxed at. Oh yeah, nice left hand from Bundu, and he enjoyed that. Now it's Bundu that's doing the joking and the laughing. The confidence flowing from the Italian. And he's starting to pick him off here.
Purdy's defences are beginning to scupper a little bit. That's the difference now. He's been caught more cleanly because the defences aren't there.
Yeah, and Bundu's got him. Now is that a push?
That's a push.
Well, he's lucky there, Purdy, because Bundu's been landing some real solid punches in this round. But he looks slow and he looks tired.
He looks as though he's given everything, Purdy, doesn't he? So I wonder if there's still any snap left in his own punches. But this is where the experience of boxing at this level comes in, so important. Now this is terrific from Bundu at the moment.
Yeah, it really is. He's in control, and Purdy is still plodding away, but just pouring out with the jab there. Purdy's fans trying to get behind and giving him a lift. I think they sense what's happened in here as well.
No, there's not the same intensity, Nick, from Lee Purdy. I wonder, is he giving it everything? That he's just pawing with the jab there. No, there's not the same venom in his punches.
And there's blood all over the place. That might be another cut around the bridge of the nose. And Bundu just really picking him off at will here. Purdy needs to find something just to slow him down again, because this is not working at the moment, and Bundu is threatening to just run away with it again. In so fast with that right hand, and then daylight between them. Purdy plodding away, trying to close the gap, follow the instructions. Body work again, but Bundu has soaked up so much of that. It hasn't bothered him overtly.
Still these little bursts from Bundu. Purdy trying to finish the round strongly. Now he's walking on to shots.
Those eyes are badly marked up, and there's a bit of swelling around there as well, and Bundu just putting the flash combinations together again. Right hand gets through from Purdy, but again, it's another round. He's been outworked. got to give him a lot of credit for sticking with it. He's still coming forward, but again misses with that right hand lead, and Bundu draws that so well and then just slips inside it.
He just never throws single punches, Bundu, puts them together. Just little flashy bursts, not looking for power, just looking for the volume, just looking to catch the judge's eyes. Terrific effort in this round from Purdy, but not the same intensity.
Well, he finished the round well, a good combination, but it was second best for much of that as well.
You're waiting too long there, and he just fired out a quick shot. You can't wait, Lee. You've still got to start letting your hands go now, yeah? In the last couple of rounds, man, step on the gas, man. You've got 3 rounds to go, 9 minutes, that's all you got to go. Don't be walking down there, not doing anything.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You can't just walk him down and not work. And the last 2 rounds, Jim, for me, he's been outworked.
He's just used up so much steam, Purdy. He's given it everything, and the pace is slowed, and now that it's slowed, this fella's quality and his experience, so, at this level, he's finding the space, he's finding the time to get his boxing together, because he's not working under the same intensity, and he's stealing the points here and there. Now, he's been clever the last couple of rounds, Bundu.
Purdy needs a massive finish. He really does. 3 minutes, or 3 rounds, 9 minutes, and he's got to dominate them.
Yeah, but I have him 3 points behind. You have it a little bit tighter, but I believe you have Bundu in front. Nick, is that right? Yeah. Now, this is lovely stuff from him. It can be tighter, but the problem is it seems to be swinging Bundu's way. Yeah, he's putting on a little masterclass at the moment. Purdy has just used up so much steam. He's given it everything here. Stationary target at times, walking right onto the solid jab there.
Yeah, and really just running out of steam. It's his courage that's keeping him going, but just getting picked off too easily. And these are clean, powerful punches coming through from Bundu now, and Purdy needs to do something to turn this around. It's too easy for Bundu in there at the moment.
Purdy staying on him, just refusing to accept defeat. A terrific effort from him.
Well, there's no other way for him to go, of course. He has to just stay close, get in close, stay there. And there is nowhere near the venom in Purdy's punches as there was 3 or 4 rounds ago when he was whipping in hurtful looking left hooks to the body. Just landed one there a few moments ago and it just didn't have anything behind it. He must be really tired in there, Lee Purdy.
Yeah, he's staggering forward now when he misses. A real sign of tiredness. Bundu's tired as well, but he's just keeping his boxing together, keeping things nice and tight. No real snap on those punches from Purdy. Big right hand from Bundu.
Purdy trying to line him up in his own corner there, but Bundu again under no pressure, just manages to glide away and then get the flashy combinations going. That tape has been coming loose from his gloves all night long.
That's that little 3-punch combination that he's mastered. Just so flashy, eye-catching. The body shot troubled him a little bit there. Good shot there from Purdy, but not enough.
And again, in, out. Badly marked under that right eye now, Bundu, as Purdy tries to find a second win here. Typical Purdy. He's not going to go out easy, that's for sure. He's giving it everything he's got and having a bit of success in the latter stages of this round, but Bundu happy to stand and trade with him now. He realised the errors of his ways earlier. He did that the first couple of rounds. That wasn't going to work, and if he hadn't changed his tactics, Jim, it could be a very different fight. As it is, he's made Purdy go looking for him, and that's been a big difference.
Yeah, well, I think he's realised the error of his ways, the way he fought in the first couple of rounds. He fought Lee Purdy's kind of fight, and Purdy had a lot of success in the early stages, but we're seeing too much of this now. Just little short burst, 3 punches at a time, accurate, not all that powerful, just jolting little punches, accurate, and just stopping Purdy in his tracks. So Purdy at the moment is relying on the early rounds, maybe getting the benefit of the doubt in some of those, because over the last 3 rounds I think you have to say that Bundu really has his tactics right and is really boxing well.
Well, even on my card, Jim, and I was leaning more towards Purdy than you, but there's daylight now. Bundu, I got him 2 points up. So Purdy needs a massive finish, whichever way you look at it. Might need to put this fella on the floor, and that is going to be a very, very big ask indeed. Just one more round after this. Can Purdy find a second wind? Will Bundu suddenly hit empty? He's got to age sometime.
It's better from Purdy.
It's a more positive start.
He's got whatever he's got left in the tank, he has to pour it out here. Stay on him.
Well, again, it's Bundu getting in, getting out.
That tape has been loose.
I know,
for
all
about
night.
4 rounds.
All night.
Yeah. Goodness me, I mean, for 4 rounds the tape's needed trimmed off.
I tried to tape it 2 or 3 times and it keeps coming loose. And it's been both gloves as well. It won't be long before this one starts flapping loose as well, but it's getting ridiculous in there. Purdy just trying to stay warm. Effected a repair. Well, every time Purdy does engage, he gets something back. Bundu just will not let him take control. And again, a nice little clubbing right hook. There's some real skills here from Bundu. You just wonder why, and it's obviously boxing politics, with all the world titles that are available, why this fella's name has never been put in the frame.
Bad little spell there from Purdy. If he can just sustain this.
But it's been a terrific effort, this from Purdy, and who knows what may still yet to be to come.
He's been given as good as he's been getting in this round.
It's a real good, brave, solid effort, this from Purdy. Good work again, Purdy. This is good stuff.
Just summoning up whatever he can. This is a terrific effort, a huge effort from Purdy, walking through the punches, getting his own off.
Again, digging in those body shots.
Well, he's proved he belongs at this level.
He certainly has.
Whichever way this verdict goes.
Whatever happens now, Purdy far from disgraced, and again he grits his teeth as he takes that combination flush. He just shakes his head and says nope.
But Bundu looking flat-footed.
Oh, hard, solid left hand to the body from Purdy.
Yep.
But Bundu's always finding a response though, Jimmy. Even when Purdy's having success here, look, he keeps coming back like that. And it's Purdy backing up here. And that is really bad news.
This is quite possibly the toughest round of the fight. They're both tired. They're both exchanging big punches, body shots. What a terrific battle this has been.
Absolutely, fantastic stuff. Purdy's round for me, but it's worrying that Bundu was the one who finished it the stronger.
Last round, come on. Some more on it, come on. Big win, come on. Come on.
Well, it's all been said now. Just what can you summon up for 3 minutes?
12 and last round, touch gloves, okay?
That's right. Look, 3 minutes.
He's put everything into this, Jim. What a night it's been for Lee Purdy. Whatever the result, I think he's been magnificent tonight.
A phenomenal effort from Lee Purdy. Terrific. He's proved he belongs at this level. And Nick, it's been that kind of fight, a lot of tough rounds. I'm comfortable that Bundu's done enough to hang on to his title, but what I think doesn't matter. There's 3 judges here, and we've seen things where we don't understand before. And Purdy has always been in this fight, every round, remember.
And he's always been throwing punches, but that's been the problem, because so too has Bundu. the last round of what's been a terrific scrap. A really, really good, high-quality European welterweight title fight, this. Leonard Bundu, the veteran Italian, in the white. Lee Purdy in the black and gold from Colchester, the underdog. But what a performance he's put up.
Bundu started with a big right hand. The bell had hardly sounded, big right hand. He just seems to have saved a little bit more. He started pacing it round about the 4th, 5th round. And it's as though he knows what's required to get a result here.
And to put Purdy's performance in context, assuming he loses his previous 4 defences, Bundu, he stopped them all. He hasn't stopped Purdy, well, not yet anyway, and he's only got 2 minutes left to do it.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the punches he's landed are the same punches that have been stopping all these people.
Yeah.
Amazingly tough, Lee Purdy.
Purdy shows he can live at a high level, whatever the result here. It's been a great effort from him. Again, the head coming in from Bundu. A strong finish from Bundu. Is he yet thinking stoppage?
This is a tremendous battle, Nick. This is a fantastic battle between these two real good pros.
Well, it's been a marathon night, Jim, but boy, we really did save the best till last. What a great scrap it's been. And again, it's Bundu with the fast hands, and Purdy shipping punishment again and looking ragged. And Bundu is finishing on top, and I don't think Purdy's got much left. It's bravery that's keeping him in this now.
I tell you what, an amazing 39-year-old this guy is.
He really is. And an amazing effort from Purdy, because he's taken a lot of punishment in the last 2 or 3 rounds and still keeps coming. Less than a minute to go. And Purdy gets a right hand through. But I think all the power has left Lee Purdy now. He's fighting on fumes in there. But what an effort. And again, the tape comes loose. I don't know what about that. And Purdy staggered in the last 35 seconds. Once again, and again. And he may go. Here he has. 28 seconds left, and Purdy hits the floor. He's back up. But that surely seals it. And Purdy has nothing left. He's telling Jürgen Langos he's okay. But 15 seconds to go, and he's in terrible trouble here. And Bundu goes for the finish, and he stops it with 8 seconds left. What a finish. You have to take your hat off to Bundu to find a finish there, and you have to feel heartbroken for Lee Purdy.
Well, Nick, we've just seen a real champion at work tonight. Full credit to Lee Purdy, I'll get to him in a second. But what a tremendous effort that was from 39-year-old Leonard Bundu. That was phenomenal. The tactics were wrong in the early stages. They fought Lee Purdy's kind of fight, allowed Purdy into the fight. It was tough, it was hard, it was bone-crunching at times, but he found the answer halfway through the fight, turned things around. I feel so sorry for Lee Purdy that he didn't hear the final bell. I'll still be interested to hear how the judges had it, because he put up a fantastic effort. But the mathematics don't matter when the champion can finish like that. And although there was only 8 seconds to go, the referee had no choice but to stop it. He was being rolled back on the ropes. His head was being rolled back with the punches. The referee did a good job. He took his time about it. He didn't panic. But I feel so sorry for Lee Purdy, but he belongs at this level.
Absolutely right. And there are people who always think, well, it's that late in the fight, why do you stop it? Well, this is a classic example of why, because Purdy was utterly defenseless in there, but still going on, because he was just unwilling to concede it. He was just battling away for it with everything he had, and he would have been badly hurt. The scores, well, 2 of them had it for Bundu, 107, 102, 106, 103. One of the judges had it even at 105 apiece. So even if it had gone on, Bundu was going to keep his crown, and you had to say Lee Purdy could have been badly hurt in those last 8 or 10 seconds, whatever it was.
Well, I had it 106, 103, but with the knockdown, it was going to be 116, 111 on my card. I wish he had got through to the... But I mean, it just shows you he was in the fight. One of the judges had it level, but it's a huge effort from Bundu. Now that was the punch. That was the punch it got him bang on the point of the chin. And at this stage in such a punishing fight, you don't have the punch resistance to take a punch like that. Then the follow-up right hand put him over. And as far as points were concerned, I think that just put it well out of his reach. But he gets up, taps his chest, I'm going on, I'm okay, I'm ready for battle. But there was nothing left in the tank. The knockdown punches had cleaned the tank out, had knocked all of the fight out of him that he had left. So he was on the ropes, you know, a sitting duck and an experienced finisher, a real quality champion. The referee took his time, had a good look, didn't panic, and made the right decision.
He put everything he had into it and can hold his head up with a lot of pride after this performance. That's an unbeaten European champion, a four-time World Championship contender as an amateur, an Olympian, a really, really classy, underrated boxer. And Lee Purdy matched him for a long, long way. It was only the later rounds, the championship rounds, I think Bundu really put serious daylight between the two of them.
Definitely. I mean, would you fancy Kell Brook and Bundu? Would you buy a ticket for that?
Yeah, I wonder if Kell Brook's watching this thinking, oh, I don't know about that. And how far away is Lee Purdy from another shot at this sort of level? Great sportsmanship as we just see the end once again, the two of them embracing. And Purdy has certainly accepted the decision with some grace, and as you said, Jim, that nobody in the world would argue with that stoppage.
No, Nick, sometimes we use the word warriors and it's a little overplayed and it doesn't always fit, but I think tonight we saw a couple of warriors in there who laid everything on the line. That is a spectacle. That was second to none. That was terrific.
Yeah, and Purdy's left the ring because he's got absolutely nothing left to give. So I think we'll just hand it over to our MC for the formalities on what's been an absorbing night's boxing here at the XL.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have time 2 minutes and 53 seconds into round number 12. When our referee George Jurgen pulls a halt to the contest. The winner by TKO and still undefeated and still the European welterweight champion, Leonard Bundu. Let's also hear it for the great warrior Lee Purdy.
Well, as I say, Lee Purdy has gone back to his dressing room. I'm sure he's got absolutely nothing left, but Leonard Bundu is going to come and join us for an interview after what's been an absolutely compelling European title fight. Just taking the stool and taking it away is Ed.
Leonard, congratulations, still European champion. How tough was that?
He was a very tough guy. Actually, he was very tough, and he was very hard with the body shots and with the straight right. But you know, after a while, I knew I shouldn't stay near him. I should just box him, just like my coach told me. And I boxed, and at the end, I just held on and I got the win.
You think it was a good stoppage?
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, I was going in. I already stopped one because I heard the ref say stop, but then he didn't do anything, so I continued again, and then he went in and stopped the fight. I think it was a good stoppage, but a very tough guy. He'll have a chance to get back. And you know, I'm old. I'm 39 years old. I can't lose. I can't permit myself to lose. So I have to go ahead.
You went straight at each other in the first round, and then you seemed to adapt your tactics and move off the back foot a little bit.
Yeah, because I saw he was very tough, younger and stronger than I was. So I had to use my experience and box, because I can box too, you know. So I outboxed him, and then in the later rounds, you saw he was very weak. I knew I put some good shots, and then when it was time, I finished it.
Our commentators can't understand how you're 39 years of age and you've never had a chance to fight for the world title.
Yeah, well, maybe I have, bad luck. I started pro boxer as very old. I mean, I was already 31, so I was actually young. So, and I tried. I've already defended 5 times to the European champion, and me and my coach and my manager trying to get bigger chances. I I hope I get a chance now since the UK fans have seen me. If they want me to fight any English guy, like maybe Brooke Shields, I don't know. Kell Brooks, sorry. Too many punches. All right.
Frankie Gavin as well.
Oh, Frankie Gavin, of course. Very tough guy. I would love to fight all of them. I still feel as if I was 15 years younger, not older, sorry. So I can still continue.
Well done. Great to have you on the shores.